Welcome to the Deep Dive. Today, we're doing something a little different. Forget the dense reports for a moment.
Yeah, we're actually diving into a story.
A classic adventure narrative, really. It's a short story called The Magical Adventure of Timmy and Bella.
Exactly. And it seems simple, right? On the surface.
Mm-hmm.
But our goal here is to dig a bit deeper.
See what makes these kinds of stories tick.
Mm-hmm. We want to explore what makes it engaging, why it sticks with you. We'll look at those, classic adventure tropes.
Right.
The role kindness and curiosity play, which is quite central here, and also how riddles can actually, propel the story forward.
Okay, let's get into it then. So, our main characters. Timmy, who's described as a curious boy, that classic spark.
And Bella. You can't forget Bella, his loyal golden puppy, always there.
Always. And the setting is, well, pretty standard for this kind of tale. A small village, lots of nature around it.
Yeah, green hills, sparkling streams. It gives you that sense of, idyllic normalcy, peacefulness.
Which, of course, is the perfect setup for things to get interesting.
It really is. Sets the stage perfectly for, well, the unexpected. And bam, it happens. Timmy finds something.
Under an old oak tree, no less. A shiny golden key.
It's such a simple image, but so effective, isn't it? A key. It just screams potential.
Totally. What do you think makes that image, the key, so powerful in stories like this?
Oh, that's a good question. I think it's the promise, isn't it? The promise of unlocking something. Secrets. Discovery.
Yeah, it taps right into that basic human desire to know what's hidden.
Definitely. And Timmy's first thought, obviously, what does this open?
That's the hook. That curiosity. And Bella, she's right there barking excitedly.
But he knows it's that classic signal, adventure starting.
Okay, so Timmy, key in hand, decides to check out the woods nearby. That's our call to adventure.
Absolutely. He's still in familiar territory, but now there's this buzz of possibility.
And then he sees it.
The door, an old wooden door, just there, set into the trunk of a tree.
Such a weird visual, like a portal just popping up. What does
Yeah.
that do to you as the reader?
It just breaks the rules, doesn't it? Suddenly, the ordinary world feels thin. Anything could happen now.
And Timmy, naturally, he wonders if his key fits. He even has that little moment talking to Bella. Should we try it?
Right. It highlights that need for companionship, even if Bella's just offering tail wags and barks.
That soft click when the key turns. The creak of the door.
Mm.
It builds that moment.
And then you get the transition, the glowing staircase spiraling down. That's classic entering the special world stuff.
A literal descent. They're crossing a threshold.
And what's interesting is how they just go with it. Timmy and Bella, no real hesitation. They accept the magic. Why do you think that works so well in drawing us in?
Maybe because it lets us suspend our disbelief, too. If
Oh.
they buy it, we buy it.
Yeah, could be. And this place, the Land of Wonders, it really delivers. Sparkling rivers, animals that talk.
Trees with golden leaves. The descriptions really paint a picture of enchantment.
Mm-hmm. And that's where they meet Ruby, a friendly talking rabbit.
And Ruby lays out the main problem, the conflict.
Exactly. The golden crown is missing, and apparently the land's magic depends on it. Big stakes.
And Timmy's reaction, straight up hero mode.
Instantly. Don't worry, Ruby. Belle and I will find it. No hesitation. That willingness to act, that's key.
It really defines the hero, doesn't it?
Yeah. And then Ruby gives them the structure, a map, but there's a catch.
3 riddles to solve.
Right. So it's not just fetch quest. It adds this, intellectual challenge. He has to use his brain. How do riddles usually work in these stories?
Well, they make you, the reader, feel involved, right? Little puzzles to solve alongside the character.
Yeah, exactly. Gives you those little aha moments. And for Timmy, it tests his cleverness, not just his bravery. So the first riddle takes them to a river.
And they meet a wise old turtle.
Who poses the riddle? What has keys but cannot open a door?
That's a good one. Makes you think sideways.
Totally. Lateral thinking. And Timmy gets it.
A piano.
Boom. That little victory feels good, gives them momentum. They cross the river. First challenge down.
Next up, according to the map, a meadow full of singing flowers.
What a great image. Auditory visual magic. But there's a twist.
One flower isn't singing. It's silent.
And Timmy notices. He shows empathy. It's not just about the crown. He cares about this sad little flower. Why is that kindness often so important in these tales?
Well, it adds another dimension, doesn't it? Shows character. And maybe teaches a lesson, especially for younger readers. Be aware of others.
Right. And it pays off here. The flower lost a petal, that's why it's silent. Timmy finds it.
Helps put it back.
And the flower sings again. And as a reward,
A golden feather. Something to help them on their way.
see, Kindness rewarded, directly linked. It reinforces that theme beautifully.
Okay, so feather in hand, onward to the final challenge before the goal
A cave, and it's guarded.
by a clever fox.
Mm.
Another classic guardian figure.
And another riddle. Feels like the difficulty is ramping up.
What's this one?
I'm not alive, but I grow. I don't have lungs, but I need air. What am I? Requires a bit more logic, maybe.
Needs air. Grows. Not alive. Okay, they gotta know.
Assume he gets it.
To a fire, exactly. Another satisfying click. And the fox. He doesn't fight them.
Yeah.
Nope. He's impressed. Steps aside, wishes them luck.
That's a nice touch. Overcoming obstacles with brains, not just brawn.
Yeah, it subverts expectations a little.
Yeah.
So they go into the cave.
And there it is. The golden crown, glowing on a pedestal. Climax time.
But wait, as soon as Timmy touches it,
Oh no, what?
the ground starts shaking, the cave is collapsing.
Classic. Danger right at the moment of triumph. It ramps up the tension.
Totally. They have to make a quick escape, that thrilling race against time element.
You can't make it.
They do. And as soon as they're out, safe with the crown.
The magic returns.
You got it. The sky lights up with golden light, big visual payoff. The land of wonders is okay again.
Phew. And then the reunion with Ruby and everyone.
Yeah, everyone's overjoyed. It shows their success wasn't just personal, it helped the whole community. Timmy puts the crown back on its throne. Balance restored.
And he gets hailed as a hero. He and Bella both. Ruby gives them big praise, but Timmy's pretty humble about it.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, he mentions the help they got, the things he learned, shows a bit of growth there.
Nice. And they get a souvenir.
They do. A glowing crystal. A memento of the adventure, and Ruby calls it a reminder of the magic of kindness. Ties it all together.
So then it's time to go home.
Back through the tree door, out of the magical, back into the ordinary woods. That contrast really highlights the experience.
And Timmy looks at the crystal, remembering it all.
Yeah, the adventure leaves a mark, even back home.
And he gives Bella a hug. That bond between them is really the heart of it, isn't it?
Absolutely. The shared journey.
Okay, so stepping back from Timmy and Bella's adventure,
Hmm.
what are the big takeaways here?
Well, you clearly see those classic story beats, right? The call to adventure, facing challenges, riddles, dangers, and getting a reward for being brave, but also, crucially, for being kind.
Yeah, that kindness theme really shines through.
Yeah.
And curiosity being the spark that starts it all.
And the riddles. They show how problem solving can be a really engaging way to move a plot forward. It's not just about action.
So, for you listening,
Yeah.
maybe you're tackling a big project or just dealing with everyday stuff.
Yeah.
There are echoes here, right?
Definitely. That initial curiosity Timmy had, that's powerful. Use it to explore new things. And the perseverance.
Sticking with it through the riddles, the collapsing cave.
Exactly. And don't forget the kindness factor. Small acts like helping the flower, they can have ripple effects you don't expect.
That step-by-step approach.
Okay.
Timmy took one riddle, then the next. That's actually a pretty solid way to handle any challenge, isn't it?
It really is. Break it down. Which leads to a final thought, maybe.
Go for it.
Just think about the seemingly simple things in your own life. The small challenges, the everyday situations. Could they hold something deeper? Some opportunity for a bit of magic or discovery if you look closer?
Like approaching them with Timmy's curiosity.
Yeah.
Or his willingness to help.
Yeah. What are the keys lying around in your life? What doors, maybe unexpected ones, could they open if you just tried them?